Luke disconnects the food cart from the bike and it crashes against Kasem's vehicle, causing the flames to spread and cover his windshield. Kasem then crashes into the traffic and the police surround him while Luke gets to escape. At the station, Luke jumps off the bike and runs after the train, managing to get aboard at the last second. That night he falls asleep on his seat and dreams of being in an ancient building where he finds and steals a golden mask. When he wakes up he finds a woman named Esme sitting across from him. She explains that her job is to recover unique paintings and that the men in the other seats work for her. Luke refuses to give her the painting, so Esme takes out a knife as a thug starts choking him from behind. Esme tries to take the tube away and kicks Luke when he doesn't let go, only for him to grab her arm instead. By taking off her jacket, Esme walks away. Then Luke grabs a plate from a table and breaks it on the thug's head before headbutting him to finally force him to drop him. Now he can grab Esme while kicking down another thug, however Esme quickly beats him up before walking away again. Luke has to fight off another man before reaching her and Esme defends herself with a knife, accidentally cutting the tube strap in the process. As they hold on to different ends of the strap, Luke dodges the flying knife and pulls at the tube to send Esme into the bathroom, where he locks her up. Afterward Luke climbs to the roof of the train car and waits until a water tower is close enough to jump onto it. He doesn't grab the railing well enough and ends up falling through a shack's roof. Then he calls his teammates to ask them to pick him up. Meanwhile in London, Luke's sister Charlotte is discussing the details of her divorce with her cheating ex-husband Harold and his lawyer. He wants full custody of their son, which makes her very angry. Later Charlotte is at work at the museum and is shocked to find Luke. He pretends he's here to visit her but they almost never see each other, so Charlotte guesses he's in trouble. Luke thinks Charlotte should join him in his adventures like they used to do with their father, but Charlotte reminds him she's a mother now, so she wants to keep her curator job. Then Luke tells her that there's damage on one of the paintings. While she looks at it, he steals a different painting from the wall. The alarm immediately goes off and Luke runs as the doors begin locking themselves. Charlotte follows him outside and asks for the painting, but Luke says he'll only give it to her if she gets in his car. He takes off at great speed, doing some crazy turns to confuse the police vehicles that are now chasing him. After going through a few narrow streets, he enters the back of a truck driven by his teammates Murphy and Deb. Charlotte recognizes them because they're her father's old team. While Luke and Charlotte argue over the life she's chosen, Murphy takes a close look at the stolen painting and concludes it's not what they're looking for. Luke tells his sister she can take the painting back before putting her to sleep with a spray. Moments later she wakes up alone on a park bench. Charlotte rushes back to the museum, where Inspector Jamal is investigating the case. He's suspicious of Charlotte helping Luke, but while they argue, they notice that the painting has been put back in its place. After work Charlotte tries to pick up her son Thomas, but Harold won't let him go with her because he's heard that she's a suspect now. A furious Charlotte goes to yell at Luke for ruining her life and finds him hanging out with a rich man named Owen. He explains he's dying of cancer, so he's hired the team to find the Mountain of Youth, which may be the only cure. Charlotte says that the fountain is just a myth, but Luke thinks all myths have a trace of truth behind them. Dozens of cultures have written about the fountain across all continents, which can't be a coincidence. It's said that the location of the fountain is hidden from men by God. The team believes that the information has been passed down from generation to generation in specific families that form the protectors of the path, whose job is to protect the secret. Luke theorizes that Esme is one of those protectors. In 1600, 6 artists made a pact to reveal the location by hiding clues in different paintings. These are the paintings Luke has been stealing from other countries. The paintings have secret signatures that read 6 and 1 in Latin, meaning 6 canvases but 1 path. They're also marked with different letters, but the team hasn't figured out their meaning yet. Charlotte realizes they've stolen the wrong Rembrandt painting and want her to share where the